Alright guys, so we got the news that all global players have been waiting for. We got the teaser talking about the upcoming Broly movie release celebration coming soon to global Dokkan. So, a campaign to celebrate the release of the movie will be held in Dokkan Battle. Dragon Ball Super Broly movie release celebration will soon be available. Boom! This is exactly what y'all wanted to see. Now, I do want to talk a little bit about the timetable of when these things could be happening. I think the latest that Gogeta Blue and Broly will arrive from today is about 24 days. Now, I know that might seem like a lot to some players, but I'll kind of go over that in a second. The other thing I want to add, too, is that these two units, Gogeta Blue and Physical Broly, they are the two best TURs in Dokkan, in my opinion. I think they are number 1 and number 2. They are a lot better than pretty much every other category leader in the game, including Hit. Hit has the same type of leader skill as them, but like both these units just all around are much better than Hit, right? Now, even though the 4-year anniversary is about to hit on JP, I think Gogeta and Broly will still be the best TURs in Dokkan, because the 4-year anniversary units for JP are very, very likely to be LRs. So these guys are still going to be the best TURs in the game. Now, global players, there's still a few days until the guaranteed steps for that LR banner, the New Year's LR banner, goes away. I would still recommend, if you're accumulating a small amount of stones, let's say the World Tournament happens, you're able to grind up enough stones to do that last step, do it. The guaranteed LR is way too valuable. If you guys are wondering, I've got a little bit of stones, make sure you do those steps on the New Year's banners first before worrying about the movie banners, because a guaranteed LR, it's just way too valuable. All of the summonable LRs are still incredibly good. They're still all the best units in the game. You definitely want to go for those. But if you've completed the steps on the LR banner, I don't really recommend summoning on that banner after that. It still does have a lot of good units, but, it's a shotgun shot. You could end up with just such a random array of stuff. I don't really think it's worth it. Instead, going for the movie banners is probably a good idea. I think it's very likely on global that the movie banners, actually, you know what? I apologize. I really should have brought the actual Broly and Gogeta banners up while I'm talking about this, but I do think that these banners will probably have step-up tickets on global. Now, as you guys might know, JP never has gotten those. And on big celebration banners, global does get them. I think for these banners, global probably will have those step-up tickets. So, the value of your stone on this banner is much higher than it would be on another banner, because you're going to get all those extra tickets, right? Now, some people say these banners aren't really too good. I do disagree. It's because people don't give enough credit to how strong the new 3 units are on each banner, right? If you just look at Blue Gogeta, this is a God Goku, this is a God Vegeta. These 3 cards are incredible. They all 3 of them, they dominate in Extreme Z Awakening modes. They dominate in Super Battle Road. They dominate in Dokkan Battlefield. They're all incredibly good, well-rounded cards. God Goku gives himself Ki, 100% attack buff, 100% defensive buff. He seals, he creates rainbow orbs, and if he faces a movie boss enemy, he reduces damage by 77%, and he has Prepare for Battle and Over in a Flash. You just gotta understand that these new cards are very, very good. Now, we look at the older cards, sure, here's the thing. Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks, Int Gogeta, Super Saiyan 3 Goku. These cards are some of the best cards in the game. It's just they've been saturated on so many banners, right? So a lot of people have been able to pull these guys many, many times. That was one of the main complaints I heard. Then if we look at the Broly banner, right? Now, same thing. The 3 new cards, these 3 right here, Paragus, AGL Broly, and Physical Broly, incredible. Now, Paragus is only limited to the Pure Saiyan team and combination teams, basically. Global will get the combination category at some point in the near future. I wonder what they're gonna. I wonder what they're gonna do with Paragus. Are they going to release the combination category early? Because Paragus does give like a buff and stuff to the combination category as well. But that one is not yet out on global. That comes out with LR Yamcha, and I believe LR Yamcha is still a few world tournaments away. So I wonder what they'll do. They might just add the category in, but it's very, very, very interesting. We'll see what they do. But he's good, but there's just not really a great place for him yet. But these two, like AGL Broly, he is like right there in line as maybe the best non-Dokkan Fest exclusive, non-LR, because this guy gets an Extreme Z Awakening that drops the same time as the banners do. He becomes incredible. Huge amounts of damage he could put out, huge amounts of defense that he's got. He gives himself ki. He has both Prepare for Battle and Shocking Speed. Great links. This AGL Broly is a monster. If you get him, that's a huge W. And then, of course, Physical Broly himself, not as impressive as Gogeta, in my opinion, but he's still amazing. We're about to be able to test him out on JP on the World Tournament tomorrow night. This Broly gives himself keys, so he should super pretty much every single turn in a World Tournament easily, which will be very helpful. His category is going to be fantastic for the World Tournament. I think this guy plus 2 LR Brolys will be the new meta for the World Tournament, but we'll see how exactly this Broly, works out here. Now, the rest of his banner, right? The OG SCR Broly, You got Omega, who's great, but again, he's been on a lot of banners by now. Super Saiyan 3 Broly is not great. And then STR Janemba, he's replaced. Janemba just completely replaces him in every single way. The only real place you'll be using Janemba is, on certain different Super Battle Road, Extreme Z Awakening, or Dokkan Battlefield stages. If you use, like, Extreme STR, obviously you're going to still be using STR Janemba, not Int Janemba, situations like that. But, like, in normal events, Int Janemba, he completely overshadows the SCR Janemba. So, that's one negative about these movie banners, is both of them do have, like, the, Int Gogeta as well as SCR Janemba, who get completely dwarfed. But the main prizes, my boy, are really, really worth it. So, that's good. Okay, so now, real quick, before we'll finish up the video, let me talk about the time frame of when I think this stuff is going to be coming out. Maybe I should have did this part at the beginning. I probably should have. Okay, so this right here, this is very, very familiar to this post right here that JP had on the 2nd of December, basically saying, hey, movie celebration is coming very soon, right? Look at it. It's pretty much, it's the same exact post. Now, this was the 2nd. The next time we got news was the 13th, or it was more like the 14th. It was literally like 2 or 3 hours before it technically became the 14th. So it's essentially the 14th, 12 days later. Now, I know immediately all global players, as soon as I tweeted this out, they all pushed, no, 31st is most likely. Now, we could see in a couple days. No one believed me, like, no one accepted that at all. But I'm telling y'all, that could be what they do here. So, we could move it down 12 or so days. So, all right, so this will take us to 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So, right around the 5th, I think is when the official story event could actually drop, right? We got this little, movie celebration thing on the 13th/14th. This was when the story event first dropped. We had some missions. We had a little Twitter campaign, which I guess, they could do with Facebook for sure, for global. And then we had this little thing, which this doesn't translate over to global, unfortunately. It's stupid, but whatever. Okay, so, I'm guessing around the 5th we would see this, right? Now, the next time we got info, boom, surprise data download on the 25th, and then boom, the 26th, the story event, revamped with all the rest of the cards. So all 4 of the cards now awaken: Coat Goku, Coat Vegeta, Frieza, as well as the Broly. The Broly is kind of meh, but the Frieza, Coat Vegeta, and Coat Goku are extremely good units. Like Frieza, I use him on that movie boss full power team over like summonable LRs and stuff. He just fits that well. And then Coat Goku and Vegeta get Extreme Z Awakenings alongside that AGL Broly, so they are fantastic as well. Huge win for Dokkan that they gave such good free-to-play units as part of this campaign. It's awesome. But, this came out on the 26th, and then, of course, the dual Dokkan Fest also arrived on the 26th. So that, of course, is another 12 days after. So let's go back. So we were on February 5th, and we could just do 12 days. So boom, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So February 17th, I think, is the latest that this stuff will hit global, right? They could, drop some of this stuff early, 100%. But the 17th, I think by the 17th, the banners will be out. It's not that far. At least it's officially announced and confirmed in game now, right? Not really as much guesswork. We know it's here. Here's the thing. I guess they could drop Gogeta and Broly like any time within that time span, the 24th of January until the 17th of February. The only thing is, remember, they always will tease Dokkan events about 2 days before they drop, right? For JP, they teased it 1 day. On Christmas night, the notice came out saying, oh, Gogeta and Broly are coming out. And then 12 or so hours later, something like that, the banner officially dropped. So that's the only thing Global should be looking out for that story event. We'll see. But again, I'm telling y'all, if the third hits here and still no news is coming, y'all remember this video. I told y'all, it looks like Global is going to do this in the same order as JP, just because the initial announcement seems similar to me. They seem like the same thing. So it's very likely they will continue this same time frame that JP had. Global has done this before with the Universal Survival Arc stuff, if you guys remember, how on JP, the story event came in groups of stages because it was airing on TV at the same time. Well, Global, even though, the stuff was already on TV for months and months and months when it came to Global, they still added the stages in waves the same way JP did. So I'm predicting the Broly movie will do the same thing. But, again, by February 17th, no matter what, I do think the Broly and Gogeta movie banners will be here. So there we go, guys. Good news for Global. Gogeta Blue and Broly are incoming sometime soon. So let me know how excited y'all are. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.